Albert was being kind of a prat, so the Railway Society banned him from the railway for the next 2 months. Unfortunately, this was a bad decision for the railway. The railway was already in a really crappy situation, and the goods orders just kept coming in and coming in. Smudger was the only one that can take them, considering that Stanley was only a handicap to the railway. Smudger was strong, but he couldn't carry all the goods orders at once. Every day he was tired and exhausted and had trouble building up steam. Eventually, he just couldn't take it anymore. He puffed into the yard, feeling all exhausted. He was in a really terrible state.
Why does life have to be so cruel?
What's going on?
I'm being overworked, I'm being underappreciated, and I'm being neglected by the manager. I do believe slavery was abolished long ago.
Brighten up, youngster. It's probably not as bad as you say it is.
Oh yeah, says the bum who's in the shed having an overhaul.
Alright, youngster, you better respect your elders.
Right, listen, Dookie, I don't have to listen to the garbage you're giving me right now. I have already gotten enough bullcrap from the other engines. You don't have to be one of them as well, or I'll whoop your butt. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the shed right now. I don't give a crap. That evening, the manager had some good and bad news to tell Smudger. Hello, Smudger. Thank you for coming so quickly. I have some good and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? I don't care. Well, okay. First off, the bad news. You have way too many goods trains tomorrow. You have about 20 more goods orders that we have to follow, and I don't think you can do it on your own. Great. That's just peachy. Wait. Hear me out. That leads me into my good news. You're going to get some help tomorrow. We have hired a new goods engine from the Talihon Railway. It should be good help to you. He's a good, big, strong engine, and he should help you with most of the deliveries. Do you understand? Oh, wow, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Oh, don't thank me. Thank Duke. He suggested the idea to me. That night, Smudger had some words to say to Duke. He was incredibly sorry for his actions. Hey, Duke, I'm so sorry for what I said to you earlier. It was wrong for me to do so, and I shouldn't have done that.
It's okay, Smudger. It happens to the best of us.
Thanks, Duke. Also, thank you for suggesting the idea to the manager about the new engine. I do really need some help.
It's okay, Smudger. I wasn't being considerate of your work. I should have been more worried about you and you straining yourself. But this is the least I could do. Now, get some rest. You have a good long day tomorrow.
Early the next morning, the manager had sent Smudger to the yards. Okay, Smudger, I want you to meet the new engine to this railway. Meet Freddy. You two have a lot of work to do. So, show Freddy around the railway and come back here to do your jobs. Understand? Yes, sir. Come on, is it Freddy?
Yes, my name's Freddy. Now let's get to work. I've been too bored today.
Freddy was showing that he was an amazing worker. For one, he was a fast learner, and two, he was incredibly strong, and helped with all the assignments that Smudger needed help on. And by 5 p.m., the two little engines were done with all their jobs, except for one.
Good day, Smudger. We did a good job today. Now we only have one more job to do.
Which one?
Why, the ballast mines, of course. Manager wants you to get some ballast in some Canadian freight truck.
Ballast? From the old ballast mines? We haven't used those in years. I'll try to get some. I don't think it's safe, though.
Should be fine. What's the worst that can happen?
Smudger left the yards to go assemble his goods train. he got together the Canadian car and the caboose and set off to the hills. Come on, people, hurry up. I want to go home. Why is it taking everyone so long? The trucks were getting very tired of Smudger's complaining.
Let's play a trick on him. Yeah, he won't notice.
The trucks pulled and pulled until eventually the coupling snapped and the caboose ran all the way down the hill. Luckily, the workman in the caboose just jumped clear out of the accident. This caused Smudger and his ballast truck to roar down the hill. Smudger tried applying his brakes, but it just wasn't no use. The trucks kept pushing on and pushing on. But there was something worse at the end of the line. Once the dust had finally settled, it was a horrible mess. Ballast was all over the tracks, Smudger was derailed, and his funnel was clogged, and the sleigh trucks were now busted open. Luckily, Freddy was nearby, and he helped clean up the mess, and then the manager came to the railway to inspect the damage. Oh, what are we going to do? Well, Smudger, your buffers are broken, your funnel's clogged, and your couplings have snapped. We'll send you to the works immediately. But who's going to take over the goods train work?
Excuse me, sir. I think I could take the ballast to the transfer yard later today. You know, they call me the fastest engine in the hills.
Oh, very well then. But take it to the transfer yards by 5 o'clock. We are on a tight schedule here. Freddy eventually settled his train with the Canadian car and set out to the transfer yards, which a standard gauge engine received and took to the mainland. When Freddy came back, he was very sad for his friend. He can even see Smudger being talked to by the manager. I am so sorry, Smudger. Your valve gear is slightly cracked and your coupling rods have snapped. We'll order you some new ones, but it will take about a week to come in and it'll take another week to fit them on. But sir, who's going to help Freddy with the goods work? He can't handle all of those trains by himself. Oh, don't worry, Smudger. I asked the Scarlowy Railway to help to take the orders for us. Now we only have half of the jobs to do. I'll also put Proteus on freight duties as well. Just worry about your well-being. Don't worry about anything else. Okay? Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. Freddy was sad for his new friend, but his sadness soon turned into confusion when he heard a very weird and long whistle that he had never heard before.
Ah, Smudger. I heard you got into a little crash today. That's funny. Now you'll feel like I feel when I'm stuck in the shed for once.
Excuse me, but who are you to be so rude?
I can act the way I want. I am the biggest and strongest here, am I?
Oh, you're the biggest and strongest engine, eh?
Heck yeah, I am.
Okay then, let's show this with a good old-fashioned race then. Shouldn't be too hard, you're the biggest and strongest after all.
You got yourself a deal, old man.
The two low engines were on their course route. They were going to go to the Casneyhauer mines and back from Lower Isledale. Ready, set, go.
I'll bet you're 10 Sodor dollars that bum is going to crash.
Will someone please help me?
Wow, that kinda hurt. My funnel feels really funny.
Oh great, now you're broken too. Now almost everyone on the railway is broken. Hey, has anyone seen Proteus? He has a goods train in 2 minutes. Oh, he's up there in the coal hopper getting high. And people still want him in the series.